Hey guys, Illa here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about PayPal holds, why they happen, and how you can do your absolute best to minimize the risk, the chance of a PayPal hold occurring in your business. Understand this isn't probably the most sexiest topic. This isn't directly how to make money or how to increase your sales. But if you are doing e-commerce and you are looking to have PayPal as a payment option on your store, this is a super important video. So I really encourage you to watch it to the end. It's not the most sexiest topic, but it is a topic that is extremely important if you're using PayPal or planning to use PayPal in the future. Why do PayPal holds happen? So PayPal holds really just happen because PayPal wants to protect its business. PayPal doesn't want you to just go ahead, collect a lot of money using PayPal, and then quickly withdraw your money, close down your store, close down your PayPal account, and completely ghost on all of your customers without fulfilling any orders, okay? So you're just taking that money and running. And then PayPal, they have to protect themselves, so they're gonna come after you, looking for you, and probably try and sue you, okay? They need to do these holds to protect themselves and the customer. So that is why PayPal holds happen. How can you reduce the likelihood of a PayPal hold happening? I just want to tell you before we get into that is a story when I was first starting and I was actually overseas traveling at the time, and my store was scaling for the first time ever. I was breaking through that 100K a month barrier for the first time. Things were amazing. And then literally I woke up one night and I received an email from PayPal saying, we are holding your funds until you provide sufficient evidence that you are legitimate and you are actually fulfilling orders. All of a sudden, I couldn't withdraw any money, any funds from PayPal. And I was shocked. Things weren't looking so bright all of a sudden. And it was a crappy time because I tried to take PayPal off my store. Conversion rates really dropped quite significantly. So things weren't so good. I had to wait a long time to provide all of this evidence. I had to get a certain number of orders to be actually shipped successfully to the customer for PayPal to open up my funds so I could recoup that cash flow and then get my business going again. And it is absolutely crippling for people who are just starting to have a PayPal hold happen on them. Even just the rolling reserve where PayPal is holding 20 to 30%. But in my case, PayPal just completely did 100% hold until I provided identity and orders were shipped successfully to customers. I have firsthand experience. PayPal held close to about $50,000 USD in funds of mine, and that sucked. And I want to try and help you avoid that from happening to you. But understand, when you're just starting out with PayPal and you're scaling for the first time, it is likely that they are going to want to verify your identity. Maybe they might put a rolling reserve on your account and they want to see that orders are being fulfilled successfully. Okay, so that's just the reality of it. There is a likelihood, quite high likelihood, that that first reserve will happen when PayPal wants to verify your identity. How can you prevent and hopefully protect your business in the future from having future holds placed on your account? The big one here is making sure you are adding tracking numbers to the orders in PayPal. PayPal really wants to see that tracking information is being passed into PayPal's account, because by default, if somebody places an order on your store, on your Shopify store, it does not send that tracking information into the PayPal account, okay? But there's a really cool app called TrackyPay, or it's www.adtrackinginfo.com, and that is a fantastic app that really automates that whole process and passes that information into PayPal, so you don't have to worry about that, okay? It's just a really fantastic app that automates that process, that sends tracking numbers to PayPal, that shows PayPal you're doing the right thing and will reduce the likelihood of them holding or placing a rolling reserve on your account. Another thing is that you are going to get disputes. It's just part of the game. It's part of the game we play. You are going to get people disputing their orders. You have to reply to these disputes, okay? Don't just ignore them, because PayPal will see that you're just ignoring them, and PayPal will see that you're not really doing the right thing. Okay, so when you get a dispute, provide information, maybe that's tracking numbers, conversations that you may have had with the customer in the past. Show some proof, some evidence that you have done the right thing, that you have fulfilled that order, or just issue that customer a refund and close the dispute. But whatever it is, just deal with that dispute. Don't just sit on it and try and push it away, push it aside, because it is really important. And if PayPal sees that you are just ignoring your disputes, that doesn't look good in PayPal's eyes, and they're more likely to close your PayPal account altogether, or they might put a rolling reserve on your account or something like that as well. Another thing is to just make sure you're not taking all of your money out of PayPal in one lump sum. Okay, so if you've got $10,000 sitting in a PayPal account, you don't want to automatically just straight away remove all of that $10,000. Okay, maybe leave $1,000 or $2,000 behind just to show PayPal you're keeping cash inside of their system and you're not just extracting every bit of cash because they think he's just leaving, okay? And they think, oh, you're just leaving the platform, maybe you're gonna shut down the store. And there's lots of people who have done the wrong thing. That's why these systems are in place. Add the app, add tracking info to your store. Keep in mind to respond to all disputes and just be wary of how much money you are actually extracting from PayPal at one time. There's some tips just to try and help protect your business and help to hopefully alleviate some of those issues that you may have with PayPal. So that's my advice for you guys. If you need any help at all building, growing, or scaling your e-commerce business, click the link that's above or below this video. Come and schedule a call with me. We can have a super friendly chat about your business and about how we can work together to move your business forward. That's it from me, guys. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.